Good morning, Cannon Fodder fans. It's Raz calling from Cardiff. Yeah, the result over the weekend. I was talking about history in my voice of reason and how it plays a part. And I'm a bit gutted, to be totally honest. I've had a feeling that with maybe one or two key players, we would turn up and maybe sneak a win, maybe sneak a draw. Of course, as I said before, I'd be disappointed if we lost, and we lost in a really weird style. The Arsenal performance, to go just before half time. It's always the time that is you're at your most vulnerable when you go a goal down. It wasn't against run of play. Liverpool seemed to be able to control us, and it's one of the things I hate is when your team is controlled by the opposition. I know there's always ebbs and flows to a match. Pepe had a chance, and I think if he had scored, even if we did lose, I'd still be I'd be happier than I am at this moment in time. So yeah, it's a bit hard to take, but I'm going to single out one person, and he's an experienced defender. And a quick story. My dad, God rest his soul, used to say that he could never ever manage a team because he wouldn't have enough players, because he would fire them because they never would do what he asked them to do. I know as a manager you try and put the best team out there. I don't think Unai put the best team out. I think it seems to be a bit more damage limitation than trying to rely on the faith of your team. So trying to keep it down a little bit, because Alex did say I was gonna fly off, and I think maybe a couple of days retrospectively thinking about it, if I did my video straight after the match, this background would be more redder than it is at this moment in time. So yeah, damage limitation, but defense. Where I work, I've got quite a few Liverpool fans, and one in particular was he didn't need to say anything. I went through the whole day not wanting to know, because I wanted to see the match for myself. But he gave the old smile and nod, so I knew that we didn't fare well. However, he did say we're not far off from possibly hitting the top 4, so that's kind of encouraging. Now back to my point: defense. David Luiz, you cannot, especially under VAR, pull a man's shirt in the box. Let a man pull a man's shirt outside the box, but particularly inside the box, because I think we gave Liverpool an easy out. And I know everyone's been saying, well, it's the third match and we are showing progress and blah blah. Okay, bottom line, VAR is everywhere, and we may get the decisions, we may not get the decisions, but don't go pulling a man's shirt. If he beat you, the second goal that Salah scored, he turned Luiz, and I think he turned Luiz because Luiz was thinking, I'm on a yellow already. If I do this, I'm out. If he didn't pull the man, he could have taken down. It could have been a different score line altogether. Ifs, ands, buts, and maybes don't make anything. This is the result, and this is where we are. But I'm pleading to you, David, you're an experienced defender. Don't go pulling shirts. If you're going to pull a shirt, pull the shirt if you're attacking and you're in their end, not in our end. It seems to be, we are a fragile defence as it is. Rant? Oh my God. Okay, sideline. If anyone follows cricket, England pulled out something out of the bag. One man with 70 odd runs to make, was a team effort, but 70 runs he had to make. Ben Stokes pulled out a remarkable victory against Australia. Now, why am I pulling this reason for is because Australia is a great side and they're a strong team, and England sometimes win, sometimes they don't win. But when you have an individual who can inspire a team, this is what happens against all odds. Something that should never ever happen. Luck favours the bold, and sometimes you have to put your team out there and hope your team delivers. And I'm pleading on you, Unai. You got the players there. There's one or two that has to be bed in. Pepe has to be bed in. It takes time for. You can see the talent he's got. He turned Robinson. He sold him a prayer. He sold him a prayer. It was amazing to watch. He's there, but he needs time. The team needs time. Don't go tinkering too much. Put your best team out. This weekend is a pivotal weekend. We've got them down the road coming to us, and they lost as well, so they're going to be up for it. I was watching the 4-2 from last season, and that's the team that I want my team to be. Passionate, bold, fearless. We have to be like that against everyone, home and away. We can't be shying away and thinking what ifs. Put the team out there, Unai. Put the team out there. You know the team. Alex and Richard, as usual, Arsenal fan comments, do some great work. And all you guys are saying about the 11, saying about time and everything else. Yes, but time is pressing. And let's not forget, this league is unforgiving as well. Doesn't care about time, cares about results. And we have to start stepping up. It's game 4. We've got them down the road coming to us, and we have to put it on them. We have to be red hot. Because look at Torreira. Torreira came on and he scored. You know what I mean? And what was that all about with Lacazette coming on in the last 10 minutes? You know, if the man's not fit, you don't take him. Let him, you know, have his rehab and rest back, but don't take it. You could put other players on. You could put Martinelli on. Ceballos was probably thinking, what's going on here? Normally I'm in the centre. Like, he's a playmaker. You know, put people in the spot. I don't want to be like the past manager where you put players in spots that they're not familiar with but have to make do. I don't want us to be a make do team. We are the Arsenal. So let's pull it on them. You understand me? Aye, aye, aye. Another segment. You may have seen it was end of last week after the Burnley match. RVP made an appearance and he's talking about the contract situation and everything else. I admired Robin van Persie. I think he was a great player, injury prone, but when the man left us, when he was saying how the little boy inside wants to play for Man United and won the league with Man United, I'm sorry mate, but you burnt your bridges. You could have come out all at the time about your contracts and everything else. I know there's a professional ethics that you have to uphold as well, but you could have said that all the way leading up to you exiting the Emirates. Don't forget where you came from. You understand me? You was like a standing bird camp, but you scored important goals for us. And now you want to say, well, Arsenal didn't offer you anything, and then you felt, it was, okay, you have to look after your family, I understand that, I get that. But you could have said all those things years ago. You could have done, really. So as a professional, be professional and be, you know, act with some kind of respect as well. We kept you time and time and time again. And yeah, it is a bit of an unforgiving profession as well. If a club wants to get rid of you, but there's a right way and there's a wrong way of exiting the club, and you know that. Okay. Right, with that off my chest, so we've got them down the road coming to us. Arsenal, wake up. Unai, put your best team out there. Put the formation that you know is going to work out there, and let the players do the job, because now the ball's in your court. You've got the money, or you've been given the money. You've got some of the players. All right, we've got maybe 3 players coming back from injury. They're not ready yet, but you've got some of the youngsters. Put your faith and put the team out there. So then after this segment, my segment, I always say, listen, if you love what we do, please touch the notification button, leave a comment, help us grow. As I mentioned before, Alex does some great work with Richard on the Arsenal fan comments. That's a brilliant segment. Then this is my voice of reason, voice of opinion, voice of reason. This is where I try and put the world to rights. And then there's the easy talk. You've got easy talk, which is like a little kind of like no, actually it's not a little, it's a big segment. Easy talk, it can go on for an hour because we are passionate fans. And then you've got the easy talk bite size, and Alex has got some great guests. So please help us grow bigger, better, stronger, faster. Sounds like something that I remember from back in the 70s. Enough of that. Anyway, this is Raz, Queen from Cardiff. This is the voice of reason, and come on you Gunners. I'll see you on the next video. This is Raz, calling from the Emirates in the press media section for Cannon Fodder TV. Not breaking news, Emirates news.